Hey, welcome. This is National Sales Director Ari Hathaway, and welcome to Show Me the Money workshop. And I want you to know this is an exclusive workshop for those of you that are boss babes. I know some of you, your Mary Kay business is a hobby for you, because let me share with you that today we're going to cover three things. And the first one is how to track your profit. And so if this is a hobby for you, that may not be something that interests you. This is truly for those that are business owners and want to take it to another level, or you're ready for that next level. Okay. The second thing we're going to cover is not just how to figure out your profit and track your profit, but the very next thing we're going to talk about is how to have activity that produces profit, because surely not all activity in your Mary Kay business produces profit. For example, listening to this workshop does not actually make you any money, unless of course you take the suggestions given today and put them to use, right? So how do we budget our time so that we're investing into activities that produce income? And then the very last thing I'm going to cover is opening the door to having an additional stream of income in your Mary Kay business. And when I share about this additional stream of income, if this sounds like something that is definitely for you, I want you to know at the end, I'm going to give you an invitation to be part of an exclusive chat called The Road to Red. Now, you may already be in red, but I want you to know what is going to happen in this chat. It's going to be myself and my sales directors sharing team building tips, strategies, and all of our knowledge in English and in Spanish. I do want you to know that this chat is going to be bilingual. What does that mean? If I post it in English, it will immediately then post in Spanish right behind it. Okay. It's not a chat that there's talking. It'll just be posting, just so you know, on WhatsApp. So if that sounds like it's something that's for you, then you're invited to be a part of. So let's get started. Right in the description of this YouTube video, you're going to see a link where you can download the PDF file with the slides of everything I'll be sharing with you today. All right. So this is called Show Me the Money, because we're going to be talking about 3 ways to make money during our Pink Boot Camp, which just wrapped up. One of the things that I shared on was our weekly accomplishment sheet and tracking our profit each and every week. And this really is how to pay yourself. But how do we track the activity so that we can pay ourselves? And this is a monthly profit tracking sheet. And I'm going to be writing on this. Feel free to, of course, to write on yours as well too. And this is something that you're going to be doing, and then potentially it'll be something you're reviewing with your Mary Kay sales director. I'm going to make it bigger. I'm going to make myself smaller. I'm going to write on this, but this is just where you would put your name and of course the month that it is. So I'm going to go ahead and put Ari here, and we know that this is July. And here I would put a picture of whatever it is that I want to have, whatever my goal is, right? And I know for me, it's a vacation with my family. This is not the world's greatest photo, but you get it. You want to take a photo and tape it and glue it into this section right here. Okay, that definitely is the goal. And I'm going to use this example again, like I did at our Pink workshop, that my goal is to save for my vacation, okay, with my family. And right over here is where I will be tracking my faces. I facialed Amy, Brittany, Kathy, Delia, Eunice, Farah, Griselle, Helga. I'm going in alphabetical order. But this is where I track my 30 faces. And I love this, like a girl boss. If we're not tracking, we're not actually acting like a girl boss. Okay. Tracking is the difference between having a hobby and having a business. And so our goal is, of course, to get to 30 faces within a month. And of course, there's the easy way to do it, and that is in groups. And then there's a hard way to do it, as we learned on Saturday at our Club Pink with our guest speaker, Kim McClure, one at a time. We want to group them together. And this is where you would track your sales. Like I had a $20 sale, $100 sale. Now, what if I have to-go sales? Would I also include them on here? Yes, I would. But how do I calculate how much I need? Well, let's just say that I figured out that I need $5,000 to go on this vacation, all right? How do I do the math to figure out how much to sell? And the trick is right here. You're going to take that number and you're going to divide by 0.4. So when I take my 5,000 and I divide by 0.4, that means that I need to sell $12,500, okay? So there it is, $12,500. 40% of $12,500 is the $5,000 that I need to go on my vacation. All right. So let's just say that all my sales here, right here, tracked up to being a $3,000 month in sales, $3,000 in sales this month. I did 30 faces, $3,000. You'll see right there that half of it is my wholesale reorder. So half of 3,000 is $1,500. That'll be my reorder. And then I do want to set 10% aside for business expenses. So my business expenses will be $300. What's left is the 40%, and that is my profit. Okay. So this $1,200 is my profit. Now, if I'm profiting $1,200 a month, how long will it take me to have $5,000? Oops, I put that in the wrong place. How long will it take me to have $5,000 in profit? Well, I'll take my $5,000 and I'll put in divided by 1,200. I'm looking at working my Mary Kay business 4.5 months. And in 4.5 months, I will have enough to go on this vacation. Okay. So you see how that works? This is so important because you can see when you're falling behind so that you're motivated to get the appointments booked to get it done. For me, once I get one, I can always get more from the one. That's my goal. I can just get more and I can write on it. But what is the importance of this sheet? Really, you want to track your profit each and every week so that you stay consistent. I think that this sheet right here is for your faces and for your monthly goal, but really a month is like a long way away. The world is so micro. So let's just do this exact same example here weekly. And I know I did this at Pink Boot Camp, but again, my goal is a vacation. It's the month of July. And my sales goal, of course, is $5,000 and is total. But let me just put $3,000. My sales goal this month in July is $3,000 because I know it's going to take me a couple months to save up. So it's the week of July 11th through the 18th because it started today, right? And let's just say I had a $600 week. I'm so excited. Hold on, let me get rid of that. I had a $600 week. I'll put the $600 here. And the tax on $600 in at least here where I live is $42. So let me put that there. And 50% is my reorder. Okay, so that'll be $300 that I need to reorder. And 10% is my expenses. And this is really important because this is how I have the monies to send the preferred customer program catalog out to my customers. And 40% is my profit. That's $240 in profit. Okay. Wait, let me make that a little bit better. It's really hard to pick up there it is, $240 in profit. Okay. And of course, you know, I can be calculating out here my profits each and every week so I can see how much more until my goal, right? Like my goal is 12,500 and I've got 240. I got to keep going, right? So then the next week, this begins on July 19th. Let's just say I've got more motivation and I have an $800 week and that's $56 in taxes. But the taxes just stays in your bank. It's just so that you have the money when you reorder for your next set of taxes. But out of the 800, 400 is to reorder the product. And I have $80 in business expenses. I'm setting that aside 10%. And my profit is what's left. And that, I don't know why it keeps doing that. Like it converts it into like a little shape. Let me switch my markers and that should be helpful, hopefully. Okay. So my profit on the $800 is $320. Okay. So I'll put $320 right here. So if I'm adding these up, I've got $400 and $240 and $320. The very next week, the week of July 26th, oh my goodness, I had a $600 week. So I didn't have as good of a week as the week before, but it's the same math as what you see here. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward that my profit is $240. And then of course we've got one more week. I'm going to go ahead and put it in here like August the 1st or so. And what's the difference? What do I need to make up? I've already had 600 and 600 is 1,200 and an $800 week is 2,000. That means I have $1,000 to go. Well, I better sell 1,000 if I'm going to hit my $3,000 goal. Okay. $500 is my reorder. My expenses are $100. That's 10%. And the profit on this is $400. Okay. So $400 profit. So right here at the bottom, you'll see I sold $3,000. The tax on $3,000 here where I live at 7% is $210. My reorder is half of that. That's $1,500. And then I've got some expenses, of course, 10% to save. So what is my total profit? That is going to be this 240 and 240 is 480, 880 and 320 is 1,200. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm doing my math right. We've got 1,500 minus 210. Yep, 1,290. Exactly. There it is. That's my profit at the end of the day. Okay. Which is the same as, I'm make sure I did my math right. No, it's 1,200 because we have expenses. Sorry. There we go. It's 40%. Okay. So when we do it this way, we realize my profit is $1,200. Why is this important? You guys, if we're not doing this, we don't realize how close we are or how far we are from reaching a goal. This really is the difference maker. Now, I know that sometimes we get caught up on activities that don't produce income. So we've created this monthly tracker for business owners. So if you're looking for results in your Mary Kay business, like I need more money, I want to earn the use of a car, I want to be a sales director, I'm going to concentrate on these things right here. There's 7 of them, okay? And I'm going to highlight them, and I am going to make this bigger so you guys can see it better as well too, okay? There's 7 activities that really, truly do produce income, and I'll review them right now, okay? The first one is doing a group beauty appointment, and that means that I have at least 3 new faces, and this would count as 3 income-producing activities. So if I did a party on my sheet here, I would put A, and A. Okay, I did 3 of these. If I did a facial or an individual beauty session, that would be a B. So if I had a double facial, it'd be 2 Bs. If I got 2 bookings, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to get my bookings. 2 of them counts as 1 C. $100 in reorders. These are sales from customer service, your website, on the go. That counts as 1 D. So if I sold $300 on the go, that's 3 Ds. Okay, as long as it's not from your parties. If I did a share appointment, I shared how Mary Kay can change somebody's life. That's an E. A guest at a guest event, and guest events typically have a national or sales director present. If I got 7 new names and numbers, that's a G. That could be from the back of a customer profile card, of course. And then if I added 1 new team member. So I want to show you here at the bottom, you get to select your goal. Is your goal, I'm a part-time beauty consultant, then your goal is to have 5 activities a week or 1 per day. Are you a full-time beauty consultant? Then your goal is 10 activities a week or 2 per day. If your goal is to earn the use of a Mary Kay career card, be a sales director, that's 15 per week or 3 per day. And that is why you'll see here week 1, and it's numbered 1 through 15, so you can fill it in. So let's just use this example, and I'll make this a little bit smaller so you can see that I held 1 Mary Kay skincare party, and I have the goal to earn a Mary Kay career card. But I'm working I have a full-time job, and I'm working my Mary Kay business part-time. Is it doable? Well, if I did 1 party, that would count as 3 A's, okay? Each of the ladies that were there all gave me the back of their customer profile card filled out with 7 names and numbers. So that counts as a G, 1 for each of them, okay? 2 of the 3 ladies booked a party with me, so that counts as a letter C. And 1 of them is going to be doing a share appointment with me and my sales director. That counts as an E, okay? So you can see by just holding 1 skincare session, I now have 8 income-producing activities. Let's just say that I did a facial this week as well, too. We'll put a B there. I invited a guest to a guest event, so that's an F. I had $200 on the go sales, so that's 1 D. That's 2 Ds. Can you see that? And I decided to do 1 more facial this week. She gave me 7 new names and numbers because she's booking a party. That counts. And then she booked a share appointment. Look at that. All I did was 1 party and 2 facials, and I hit 15 income-producing activities. Really, where you start racking in the points is at the skincare sessions. The group parties really is the most easiest way for you to grow your Mary Kay business, all right? So this monthly tracking sheet really does make a huge difference in your Mary Kay business because you can see where the income is coming from, all right? So there are other things on this worksheet that I'm going to cover in just a minute, but for now, I want to talk about the 3rd part of our workshop today, and that is opening the door to team building. If you decide that, yes, I would like to make some extra income, what does that look like? Well, this is you, me, Melissa. Me, Lisa. We'll say it the Latin way, me, Lisa. So it's you, okay? You're an independent beauty consultant. Your agreement was accepted and received by the company. You make 50% on your profit, on your sales, and on your reorders. And if it's your first 4 months in the business, you are eligible for Great Start products that you can earn for your first 4 months every time you sell and reorder 600 wholesale, all right? Not only that, you can earn monthly prizes through our year-long consistency challenge. I'm wearing my beautiful bracelet right now, quarterly and yearly prizes through the Star Consultant program as well. Last but not least, you also can get a $50 cash bonus each time you add a Great Start qualified personal team member. What does that look like? When you add one or two, so it could be either Alicia or Liz or both, you are now considered a senior beauty consultant and you earn 4% on anything that they sell and order in any calendar month. So if you've ever said, goodness, I wish there was another one of me running around getting stuff done, you can have that at Mary Kay. You're holding your parties, they're holding their parties, whatever they sell, the company sends you a love check. Doesn't touch your pocket, doesn't touch theirs, okay? Not only do you get 4% on their personal team wholesale production on one or both, depending if you have one or both, but you also get a $50 cash bonus each time you add a Great Start qualified personal team member. Why is that? Great Start qualified team members start their business with security to have success. So the company says, thank you for adding someone that's going to have success. Here's a $50 bonus, okay? You're still making 50% profit on your sales and on your reorders. You're still getting your monthly, quarterly, and annual prizes, but you're also getting that second stream of income. You're so excited that you then decide to add Susie to your team, okay? And now you are a star team builder, and this is called a red jacket. So you can see me is wearing a red jacket and red lipstick now, and she's so excited, and you're still making 4% on your team. I want you to know that you're not going to stay at the 4%. You can grow to 6 or 8%. When your team has between $0 and $999.99 wholesale, you make 4%. But if they break the 1,000 mark, but stay underneath the 1,800 wholesale, you get 6% right there in the middle. If they break the 1,800 wholesale, you double your 4 into 8%. That's right. You go from 4 to 8% double on your entire team's personal production. This is really neat because growing up in Mary Kay, everybody always made 4, and Mary Kay just made a way for you to get 6 or 8% when your team members are doing the activity, holding appointments, and selling the product. Now, where would they ever get the idea that they should hold appointments and wash women's faces and sell the product? From you. That's right. They're watching your personal example and they're like, oh, if that's what Mia is doing, Melissa, maybe I should do that too. And that's exactly how you lead the way. The speed of the leader is the speed of the team. So Melissa is so excited that she goes ahead and adds 2 more to her team. And now she has 5, and this is called a team leader. Again, still in red with her red jacket and her red lips. And she's going to earn 9% on her team when she has 5 or more active. But listen, pay attention right here because she can maximize at 13. 9 is automatic when you have 5 active. But let me share with you how you get 13. Who wants 13 instead of 9, right? Absolutely we do. When each of her 5 team members sells $450 and orders $225 and puts $225 in her pocket, and you yourself sell $1,200 and pay yourself your $600 profit and place your $600 order, and you get your beautiful jewelry each month for doing that, you get 13% commission. Okay, this is so important. This is something as a national area that we track and that we prize at Club Pink. When you get a 13% check, you get recognition. It is a big deal because this shows me that you're a businesswoman. This means that you didn't just open the second door of income, but you're maximizing it. If we're going to do it, we're going to maximize it. And I had a lot of fun as a team leader. I was like, wow, like this is a lot of fun. And they just followed me to my parties and learned how to work the business. I didn't feel like I had to spend a lot of time with them on the phone. I just took them with me. Now, if they don't live near you, that is a little bit different, but we're super creative and we're going to find a way and make a way. All right. Now, personal team commission is earned only on your personal team members. That means that any of the 5, if they added somebody, you don't get paid on them unless, let me share with you. Okay. Now, they're all red jackets, the star team builder and the team leader. But let's talk about the elite team leader. Elite team leader status is also a Mary Kay red jacket. So there's 3 positions that wear the red jacket. The star team builder with 3 or 4, the team leader with 5, 6, or 7, and the elite team leader. Let me tell you how you become an elite team leader. There's 2 ways. The first one is you have 5 on your team, but notice that the very last girl there, Alicia, is a red jacket. She's wearing a red jacket with red lips. Or you can add 8 to your team and have 8 active personal. So both of these are elite team leaders. You have 5 and one of your 5 is a red, or you have 8 active. Okay. Now, as an elite team leader, you're still eligible for the 9 or 13%. That doesn't change from when you were a team leader. All right. So it's earned the same exact way. And teams of teams give you the ability to unlock second tier commissions of 5%. What does that mean? You're opening yet another door. Let me give you an example here. We're changing the names, but it's the same thing. Here's Katie. Katie has 5 on her team. Ada, the one in the middle, is a red jacket. And Ada has 3 on her team. She has Jordan, Stacy, and Annette. Katie will get paid 5% on all 3 of Ada's team members because of 2 reasons. Katie is an elite team leader, and Katie has a red jacket on her team. It is called a team of a team. Now, Katie not only gets the 13% on her team that she added right here in the middle, and 5% at the second tier, but she's still making 50% on all her sales and reorders, monthly, quarterly, and yearly prizes as well, and $50 cash bonuses with each Great Start qualified personal team member that she has on her team. So this is all really exciting and I think really awesome. And there's more of a breakdown in the description of this YouTube channel. There is a workshop PDF file that you can print out, and I'm showing you the wrong one. Hold on. Let me pull it up right here. There it is. Okay. So in here, we already went through that. You're going to see further explanation of the Mary Kay compensation plan. Okay. And I think that this is really important for you to really dive into and understand. And I'm trying to make it bigger, but I don't think I'm doing that good of a job making it bigger. Either way, you can print it out and it's going to look really great because it really explains it all on one sheet. It's all encompassing. This is our entire career trajectory. The very first column right here, for the most part, all the light pink are consultant positions. Then you'll see sales director positions, and then of course the national position. And then the example is also there for you. And it has a few terms that it will explain it to you just in case if you're like, oh, okay, I didn't understand how that worked. Okay. So for those of you that are thinking, I really love this opportunity to have a second stream of income. I really need to track. I need some accountability when it comes to this. I want you to know that we would love for you to be a part of a chat that we have. Okay. It's pretty simple. We do everything on WhatsApp. And so we're creating something called the Road to Red. It's a chat where you can get team building tips and videos and training straight from myself and from other directors in our national area as well, which keeps it real simple. Okay. And you can join our WhatsApp chat. And I'll put here a QR code that you'll be able to scan. And when I put in this QR code in a second, it's going to cover my face because I forgot to upload a special slide. So it doesn't do that. And there's nothing I can do about it. It just, there I am. And there's the QR code. I also put it in the comments. There's a link there. You can add yourself to it. Yeah, I want to leave it there, but you can't see me. That's totally okay, right? We are all... I'm a normal human being. You see what I mean? Okay. But the Road to Red, it's going to be really these next, the company's given every director a goal to develop 3 Reds by leadership. And I'm like, 6 months? Are you serious? That sounds like an eternity away. We live in such a micro world. And I really feel like we need to do this a lot faster. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and take this off so you guys can see me. So you're invited to be part of this. So you can learn team building tips all throughout. I do want you to know that this chat will be bilingual. What does that mean? If I post something in English, it'll immediately post in Spanish, but it's how to celebrate being business owners and boss babes, not just hobbies that we're tracking, that we're doing our faces, that we're maxing out at our 13%, that we're going for the 13%, that we're going for our first team member, that we got our first 4%. All of the victories between here and maxing out, between here and 30 faces, between here and getting that profit, that you consistently have your profit every month until you pay off the card, until you go on the vacation, until you buy the car, until you are able to, and you fill in the blank and you're able to obtain it. So I have a challenge for you. Of course I do. You're going to fill out that tracker sheet and you're going to send it, this one right here. I'll add it to the stream with the picture of your goal of what it is that you want to achieve. So your Mary Kay sales director knows what she can support you with. You're going to send that to your Mary Kay sales director. I want to thank you for being on our workshop. I really hope and pray that this was beneficial to you, that you enjoyed our time together. And if you want more, I look forward to seeing you at our chat for the road to bread. Thank you guys so much for being here today on Show Me the Money. Bye.